right, here with Tyler Linkswiler of the Independence Patriots. And Tyler, you're a guy who waited your turn, much like Judah Price had to wait behind Atticus Goodson. You had to wait behind Atticus Goodson and Judah Price. Was it tough for you you're a senior now? Was it tough for you to wait your turn?
It was tough, but you know, I learned a lot being able to watch Judah and Atticus. I'm kind of glad it worked out the way it did. I learned a lot from both of them. They're both great.
What was the biggest, and obviously a lot of what Judah was able to do is based on the fact that he has, elite speed.
Yeah.
What was the biggest lesson you learned from him? He was also a tough kid.
Judah could go from here to here just like that. Like when he saw the hole, he didn't wait. He hit it fast, and by the time he was already there, he was gone. So he had a lot of speed. I watched did a lot of his cuts, and a lot of his speed was great. That's the main thing I got out of him.
What about Atticus? For Atticus, he was just low. I mean, you really had to have his size to emulate that.
He was north-south, and it took at least 2 or 3, maybe 4 people to bring him down. He was just that downhill runner, get to the end zone kind of guy.
And you did wait your time, biding your time. I think you had close to 1,200. You have 1,200 career yards right now, and you've never been a starter. I think you've got something like 11 touchdowns. Wind really whipping up here on the mountain. You had 11 career touchdowns. Yeah, you got some numbers. How much did that help you?
Honestly, behind that line last year really helped me a lot. Like, they did a lot of the work for me. Like, I can't be a great running back unless I got great linemen in front of me blocking. So getting those touches, even being the second string last year, helped me a lot with this coming year.
And you mentioned the linemen. Those guys, 4 of the 5 are gone.
Yeah.
What would it be like this year? And I know it's not August yet, even it's June. But what do those guys look like? What kind of line do you think you'll have this year?
They're really good. They actually surprised me a little bit. I was a little bit nervous, but they're looking strong. They're looking good. Those transfers are getting down. It's a big change we're different than every other school. So they're just now getting in the groove of things, and everything's starting to come together, looking pretty good.
What was it like for you, even in the backup role, to be a part of a high-powered offense? Like I said, you scored a bunch of touchdowns already in your career. You have a bunch of yards. What was it like being in that offense?
Well, I started slot too. So I started slot, so when I wasn't running the ball, I was still out there with them. So being a part of it was great. It made me feel really good knowing I was out there, a part of that offense that was just dominating everybody.
I asked Judah about this time last year. I mean, what kind of goals do you have? And I'll ask you the same thing. What kind of goals do you have?
My main goal right now is to get back to Wheeling. That's my main goal. Obviously, the Kennedy's in my mind. We've had 2 running backs from here that had it 2 years in a row, so that's in my mind. But my main goal is getting another ring.
And you do have the 1 ring. Do you think Kennedy is something you can achieve? I also asked Judah Price that, like I said, it was about a year ago to the day when I asked him, is it within your reach?
Yeah, I think it's definitely within my reach. I think I got a good shot at it. If I put in the work and grind really hard to do it, I can do it.
Is there a number goal you have? I mean, last year Judah rushed for 2,500. You have a kicker, so you won't be.
Yeah,
you probably won't. The scoring thing might be out of reach a little bit. But do you have any number goals as far as yards? And
I think I'll shoot for 1,800. I'll go for 1,800 this year. I think so.
Last year Judah also said he was going to buy his guys donuts for every 200 yards. It ended up being every game.
Every single game.
Hopefully you got to partake in those a couple times.
I did.
Yourself.
I snagged one when I could.
Is there anything you could do for your line, you think?
I'm going to ask all of them whatever they want. I guess I'm going to do it. I ain't going to copy the Donut Man's thing. I'll do something for them. I don't know what it is yet. Whatever they want to do, I guess.
But if they want cash, though, I mean...
that's probably out of the picture.
That's kind of what I... Cash Man.
Sounds pretty nice, but ain't got none to give, so...
Do you feel like you're now the leader, offensively, at least in the running back group? I mean, what are you doing to mold these young guys, like those guys did before you because both of those guys said this guy Tyler Linkswiler is going to be special when he gets his chance. What are you doing to try to help those guys?
Well, all those guys, except for Connor, who just transferred in, are really young. They haven't been in the games that we've been in, so just like the little stuff, like a lot of stuff is like reading the hole before it even opened, like knowing where you got to be. So just trying to help them with the little things right now, getting them into the groove of things because they've never been.
I would imagine you got to help Bradford. He guy was a 1,000-yard rusher at Liberty last year. I mean, are you helping him along too with the offense?
This is really. I've been talking to him. This is different from Liberty. This is a lot different. So I'm helping him a lot with and he asks me questions all the time. I just help him any way I can.
Was there ever a time along the way where you felt like, man, maybe I should go somewhere else? I kind of didn't think so because it seemed like you were enjoying your role.
I know if I wait my turn here, good things will happen. And if I would have left, then last year would have never been a thing for me, and that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So, no, I never had any thoughts of leaving here.
And your goal is 1,800? You think it's definitely doable?
Yeah.
Is that a regular season mark or all season?
I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. If I last year, if I was going to set a goal, it'd definitely be around the 2,000 mark. But this year, I'm just gonna try my best. Probably 800. I'm gonna go with 1,800.
Well, sounds good. Hey, Tyler, I appreciate it, and good luck this season. Like I said, you've already had a great career, so.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.